Alright, wanted to do an unboxing video. We bought this KitchenAid food processor. This is the 13 cup model. We bought it and it's in the silver color. What's it actually called? Silver? Yeah. We really wanted it in red to match our mixer, but they did not have it. They didn't carry it. You could order one online, but we wanted to go ahead and get it, so we went ahead and just got this color. I like this better. They also have black and they had a white model. We really didn't like those as well. Actually, the only one that Bed Bath & Beyond had in stock was the silver one, and they only had 2 of those, so this was one of the last ones. But this can slice, you can shred, you can make, you can grind your spices in it, you can do all kinds of different stuff in it. So I'm excited to get to use it. This one, like I said, we bought it at Bed Bath & Beyond. The regular price on this was $199, $99, $200. Well, with Bed Bath & Beyond, always make sure you get coupons, because we used a 20% off coupon that saved me $40 on the price of the food processor. So we only ended up paying $160 for a $200 food processor. You can't beat that. So on the top, here's your instruction books, and I'm assuming warranty and things like that. Because of the cleaning spatula, it's just a really cheap rubber spatula, which they should give these with a mixer too. That would be a good idea, wouldn't it? And then to take the styrofoam off the top. And I don't know if you can see that in there. One of the reasons I like this one is it came with this storage container, and I'm assuming that's where all the parts are right now. Yeah, you got all your blades and stuff are in here, and then you pick this up, and all your shredding blades are in the bottom here, and all your spacers and all that stuff is in the bottom. So it's really cool. I'm just taking this and throwing it on the floor so it'll bug the cat. So that's really neat. I like that's a dough thing, but then you got your slicers, but it's pretty gnarly slicing blades. But I like that you get the storage case and all your stuff goes in the case, and you're not going to throw it away or anything like that by accident. So I like that. And the lid is, here's the container with the lid. Now it's starting to get fuzzies of styrofoam, so I'm going to kind of go slow. I don't want to sling those over. Sorry, cat, you can't play with it. Okay, here is the, these are the different mold, the things that press into here. You've got, it's pretty cool because you've got this huge wide mouth one. You can stick a whole potato in there pretty much. And then you can also put this in there, and you've got a smaller mouth right here. And then you've got, you know, this is to push the food down with. Or if you really want to go small, like, I don't know, a carrot or something, you can take that out and push the carrots down in there. It also has a little hole in the bottom of this one, which I just happened to read. You can put like oils and stuff in here and drizzle the oil into it, you know, like pour it in there, and it'll drizzle out into, you can make it like a salad dressing or something. So there's the, and like I said, it's a 13 cup, so it's, it's pretty good size. I mean, oh, and it comes with this little smaller bowl inside of it. So that is huge. And if you don't need that big, you can also use the smaller bowl. Goes in a certain way. You can use a smaller bowl and you don't get the whole bowl dirty. And then the actual unit. I always wonder if stuff's returned when the cords aren't like wound up. This cord is not wound, so that tells me that someone has either taken it out of the box and looked at it, or they returned it for some reason. And it doesn't look like anything's been used. It looks like everything was packed, you know, even the utensils and stuff were all packed up, the blades and stuff. So I don't think it was actually used like in someone's kitchen, but I wonder, you know, if maybe if it wasn't opened and just looked at. So so that is it. So I can't wait to start using it. All right, we got it all cleaned up, and you should always clean all the parts before you ever use it, because no telling what happens to it in the factory. I just got the bowl latched on here. All it does is you take the handle. If you watch this little L-shaped piece right here, it just slides in this little gap right there, and then you just rotate, and you can kind of look and see it's latched in place when the L meets the other L, you know, when they kind of latch together. So very straightforward. I might have some water still here and there. So one of the first projects we wanted to do with this is shredding some cheese up to make something that we're going to do another video of. So I've got just a block of, this is just sharp cheddar cheese. It's just Kraft sharp cheddar cheese. And I'm going to do it on a medium shred, which is the bigger of the shredding holes. It actually says medium shredding. I don't know, probably the angle I'm at. You may not be able to read it. So it says medium shredding. You want that side up. If you wanted the fine shredding, it would say fine shredding up. So we want the medium shred, plus the blades are sticking up too. So the first thing you do is take this piece. This is the drive shaft, and this is the shredding one. It's got like this little, I don't know, flower-shaped little bumpy thing on the top of it. And this goes in, and it pushes in place. And you can hear it click. You can hear it click, and there's no ring, I mean, there's no visible area there. And this whole piece is going to go in there and just to where it drops in place. And then this is going to go just right on top like that. Then your lid, the black piece matches up with the handle. And again, it has an L-shaped piece right here as well. It matches up with that L-shaped piece right in there. So we're going to put it on and slide it around to where it matches up. And you can see the L and the L matches up right there. Since I'm just going to do the whole block, I think I can do the, you can pull the whole piece out. That's a really, I mean, that's huge. So I don't think I'll need that big of a slot. I think if I do the middle one, yeah, that block fits in there perfect. And this is what you're actually going to use to push down on it. Although you don't want to push it too hard because you'll bend your blade. But again, this is the first time I'm using this, so we'll learn together. I have a feeling these parts are going to be awful to clean, but we'll see. Gotta cut that off. That's to make sure, I guess you can't plug it in the store or something. I don't know what that's for. Okay. And also, this cheese has been in the refrigerator. You're supposed to have it very well cooled. Since this is kind of a hard cheese, it should be okay cold. It says if you need, if you want softer cheeses like mozzarella or something, you should actually freeze it for about 10 or 15 minutes before you try to shred it, because it will, I guess it just clogs it up because it's too soft. For us, since this is not, I had a red stripe, I could have pulled it. Yeah, open magically with the red stripe that they install in the package just so you can open it. But anyway, you should freeze those. I think this one's firm enough to where I won't have to do that. So I'm going to turn it on, and I'm going to turn it on high. Let it build up the speed. I'm just basically letting the weight of my hand push it down. Well, that was cool. I've never owned a food processor in my life, so this is a new experience for me. It smells really good. See how well you're supposed to unplug it just in case, but I don't think it'll come on, but you never know. Wow, that's cool. I'm just going to pull out a little bit of it and let you see. Did a really, really good job of doing the cheese. And yeah, that's perfect. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take this out and start mixing up my recipe for it. Yeah, that worked really good. You saw how easy it was. It's I think the worst part of this is going to be cleanup. The cleaning's not going to be great fun because, I mean, it's all up underneath here. There's like a little chunk of cheese there, but it's yeah, cleanup won't be fun for it, but I'll let Tammy do all that.